Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my most highly requested video ever. Is a updated tattoo collection video. I've been getting asked to do this, like, I can't even tell you, hundreds of times, but I keep pushing it off because I knew I was getting new tattoos that I wanted to incorporate in this video. Even now, I have a tattoo appointment in a few months and I know I'm going to get a few more in the next few months, but I can just update you on that later. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's where I post more of my tattoo videos. I will have the links down below to my Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, where I update more regularly with pictures and things like that. So you can follow me there if you would like. So I'm going to go over everything in this video, which is what I've been getting asked to do, like from the beginning to what I have now, to my newest piece, to my oldest piece. Now please, if you do not like tattoos, please do not watch this video. I say this in every single tattoo video that I upload, and yet still I get assholes writing comments about how ugly I am because I have tattoos on my body and how I would be so pretty if I didn't destroy my body with doing these things to myself. So I understand your opinion, and I have heard it before, so there's no need for you to write those things again, okay? So if you'd like to watch this video and then just leave, if you don't like tattoo, that's fine, but please do not write negative comments about my appearance and how it is discriminating to me and whatever. I really don't want to hear it, so please do not write it. I know there will still be someone that will, but let's hope that you all will appreciate what I'm saying. With that being said, those of you who like tattoos, please comment and let me know. I love talking to you guys. I literally write back to almost everybody who ever writes a comment, so I love talking to you guys. Okay, so I have somewhere like under 20 tattoos. I think like 16 tattoos, I think. So yeah. I got my first tattoo when I was 18, and my parents took me to get my first tattoo. It was a little bit, like a few weeks before my 18th birthday, so my parents had to take me to get it, and they bought it for me for my birthday. So my first tattoo is this right here. It's a Star of David with a cross in the middle. I am Jewish. I was raised both Jewish and Catholic. My dad's Jewish, my mom was Catholic, so I went to temple, I went to church growing up. They kind of let us choose our own religion. So my family and I, my sister, my brother, mostly my sister and I, we had to convert to Judaism officially. We are now all Jewish, but my mom's side of the family is Catholic and my dad's side of the family is Jewish, so it just represents both sides of the family and my upbringing. Not going in order as far as what I got from first to last because I cannot remember the exact order. I'm just gonna go from like the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. That's what's easiest. The second tattoo is underneath the Star David, I have my name in Hebrew kind of going like this underneath. I have my name in Hebrew going underneath like that. My name in Hebrew is Rachelea, which is Rachel Leah in English. But on my Jewish birth certificate, it says like for example, my name is Lynsey, right? So it will say like Lynsey Melissa, daughter of Robert, and and then like my dad's full name, right? So on my Jewish birth certificate, it says Rachelea Shanbat Tavroit Mersh, which is my name, daughter of, and my father's name. So I have that full name on my back. In March, I have an appointment to put underneath those Hebrew letters. I'm putting like kind of like a mandala dot work type of thing. It's going to go underneath like this and kind of come to a point in the middle of my back or whatever. That's going to go right underneath that. So the Hebrew and the Star David I got done at Ink Link in West Palm Beach. What else do I have? Oh my god, I always forget. Okay. On my shoulder here, I have a rose. This rose I got done at Aces High by Mel in West Palm Beach. It's just a black and gray rose here on my shoulder. There's no meaning behind the rose. I don't think tattoos have to have a meaning. I just thought it was pretty and the placement I really liked. So that's why I got it there. I just had this at first and then I added this. These words here, it says always remembered, never forgotten. I got those done at Ink Link in West Palm Beach. I got these after I had a few people pass away, and it's just like you know, it's not for anyone in particular, it's just for in general. And then I added this after. This is my black and gray arm, and this is my colored arm. This is also my colored side. So my leg on this side is full color, and things like that. So my appendages, black and gray on my left side, color on my right side. That's the way it will be. I have a video talking about tattoo placements that are easy to hide, and I talk more about the placement of that. I will link that down below. On the back of this arm here, I have, I'll put a picture because it's kind of hard to show, but that is a heart, and then in the inside I have 2 skulls, and you can't really tell the gender of the skulls. The gender is a little bit ambiguous. One has a fedora, and you know, one looks a little bit more masculine than the other one, but you cannot tell whether one's male, female, male, male, female, female. You cannot tell, and it's in a heart. So I just like the fact that it says, like, you know, it doesn't matter what gender you love. Love is love, and it's really, really cute, and kind of like death do us part type thing because they're dead in their skull. So I really like that stuff. It's really cute. On this arm too, here I have this key. This key I got from my ex. She had a chest piece that had wings and a heart with a locket here, right? And she had that first. And as a anniversary gift, I had got an actual, like, the actual key that I have tattooed on me. I had the actual key physically, right? So I put it up in a gift or whatever, really cute, tied it to her gift or whatever. And then in the card I wrote, like, here's the key to my heart, you carry the key to my heart, and I will carry this same key with me forever, or some shit like that. I can't remember how I cleverly wrote it or whatever. And then I got the tattoo without telling her, and then I gave her the gift. And then she kind of had to read the riddle or the clue and figure out what it meant exactly. And then she's like, what do you mean you're gonna carry this forever? I have the key or whatever. And then she kind of figured it out, and I showed her. So that's what this is for. We are no longer together, but that doesn't change the fact of how I feel about the key. It is still, like, representing the key to my heart, and it still does represent memories that I have with her and things like that. So I still love the tattoo, and I still love the memories attached to the tattoo, so that does not change. So I love that. And so that's that there. On my black and gray arm, this is my newest tattoo. I just got this maybe like a week or so ago. It's this right here. It's still healing, so it still has that, like, kind of shiny type skin on it, but all the peeling is pretty much done. The mandala was at Aces High in West Palm Beach by a guy named Claudio, I think that's how you pronounce his name. This is like a mandala type of design that I really, really love. My best friend has the same tattoo. She got it on her arm, on top of her arm right here. We had got a matching tattoo a long time ago, which I will show you. It's like hideous, so I want to cover it up. She doesn't want to cover hers. She likes hers. That's fine. I absolutely hate it, so I want to cover it. So we wanted to get a new tattoo that we could have together, and this just represents the beauty of our relationship. So it's a beautiful piece, and it's girly and cute, and we want to have something matching, and this is what we picked. Into my colored arm, I have 2 pieces on here. So on the inside of my arm here, I have this. I've had this for a very, very long time. I think I got this when I was like 19, 20. I'm 25 right now. This is the state flower of New York and the state butterfly of Florida, the state flower of Florida, and the state bug of New York. So if that makes any sense. It's just the way I put together something cute that I wanted to represent something for me, and that's what this means. I didn't really talk about pain as far as my tattoos because it's hard to remember when you have something done so long ago. Yes, they hurt, but they're doable, so just suck it up and deal with it. This is my second to newest piece. The mandala was the newest, and then right before the mandala, I had got this one. So this I probably got, I don't know, less than a month ago. I got this one and this one pretty close to each other. This one I've been wanting for a very, very, very long time. It took me a while to commit to going full below the elbow, like, you know, getting the forearm and the back of the forearm or whatever. I wasn't sure how low I wanted to go on my arms. But then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I've been wanting to do it, so I'm just gonna do it. This is, I wanted to get something for my mother, and I didn't want to get like a full out portrait of her currently, so I was brainstorming. And when my mom and dad were younger, my dad used to own a comic book shop in New York. He since has sold the comic book shop and we moved to Florida, but being in the comic book business, him and my mom made a lot of friends with people who worked in the comic book business as well. So they made friends with the person who wrote the comic book called ElfQuest. I don't know if you are familiar with that. And the person drew a character based off my mom's appearance. So this is the character based off of her. And so instead of getting her portrait, I got her character from the comic book. So it resembles her from when she was younger. She was freaking gorgeous. She still is fucking gorgeous. And so I thought it would be an interesting way of getting a tattoo for her, but without getting like a full out portrait of her face. And I really love it because I love elves and things like that. So I think it's really cute. So she's an elf or whatever, and she's fucking gorgeous. Someone on Instagram told me that she looks like Meg from Hercules, except an elf version. And I didn't think of that, but it's so fucking true. She really does look like Meg from Hercules, which is interesting. Okay, so going to my stomach, my rib piece is a anchor and a rose. It represents from my grandfather who was in the Navy. That was done at a place called Lucky Sevens in West Palm Beach, which has since closed down, but it was done by a guy named Lonnie who now works at Aces High in Jupiter, I think. And he's a really good artist. So I've been wanting an anchor, and he had previously drawn this for another client, and they backed out. So he put it up like on his Instagram or Facebook, I can't remember, saying that this is up for grabs or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I've been wanting an anchor and a rose. So it's already drawn. I absolutely love the way he drew it. I was like, I want it. I went in and we got it done. This spot was pretty painful, I'm not gonna lie, but I really like it. I forget about this piece because I don't really show my stomach that much, but I really like it. So I have 2 more on my stomach. They're kanji on my lower stomach. I got that when I was very, very young. I don't like those. They're weird placement. I don't like them. I don't like really like the meaning of them or whatever. I would like to cover them with like a lower stomach piece or whatever, which I will do when my gut is no longer there, but that is in the works in the future. But it said there are 2 kanjis. It's love and hope, and it was just for I hope that I find love one day, some bullshit or whatever. You can tell it was when I was like emo and sad about love when I was young or whatever. But on my left foot, I have the words "one step at a time" going kind of like on the outside of my foot. I had went to Israel, and one of the soldiers that I met there kept saying like, everything is just one step at a time. Don't stress everything. It's one step at a time. And he was talking about these horrific things that they go through. And then he's like, and I was like, how do you handle that? And he's like, one step at a time or whatever. And then I got back from Israel, and I kept thinking like, this is what you gotta do, this is what you gotta do. Why are you stressing about this? It's only one step at a time. And I loved it. And then I thought, how ironic to get it on your foot one step at a time. So that's why I got that there. On that leg, also on the back of my leg, I have a sparrow. I had 2 sparrows on the back of my leg, but then when I got my leg piece, the sparrow kind of got lost into that piece. So I just consider that whole leg just one piece. But I did have 2 sparrows on the back of my ankle or whatever. That was an ink link. I got the sparrows because I'm very into like pirates and things like that, and sailors. And oftentimes sailors, when they were out to sea, when they missed their family, they would get a tattoo of a sparrow. And that was when I moved away to Orlando, away from my family, and I was unhappy and whatever. I had got that tattoo because I missed them or whatever, and represents that, and it's really pretty. On my other foot is the horrific tattoo that I told you about earlier, that me and my best friend have the same tattoo, which I absolutely hate. It literally looks like, people think it's fake, like a stick-on tattoo, or like, oh, did your kid draw that on you? It's so bad. An apprentice did that tattoo, or he was like just out of apprenticeship or whatever. It was so bad. There's no black lining. It doesn't look anything like what we wanted. We wanted like shooting stars on our foot, and all he did was stencil the stars. So it was just like stars, and then he's like, I'll just freehand everything else. I think that was like my second tattoo. So I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't know what the fuck was supposed to be done. Now I would have been like, I don't think so. Unless it's like a good artist or whatever. But I was just, it was a fucking mistake on my part, and he did a horrible job. And it was really bad. I actually went to another artist after, like, is there any way I can fix this? And he put like some dots and some friggin' stars or whatever, which just made it look more weird. So I'm gonna completely cover that with something relevant to my leg piece by the artist that does my leg. He said we can cover it with some other shit, so that's probably in the works. I think everybody has one that they don't like if you have a lot of tattoos. The next piece is my largest piece, which is my leg piece that goes from my ankle to underneath my knee. It's it's probably my favorite piece that I have. It's very, very colorful. I get stopped all the time, I think, just because of the colors, because it catches people's attention. I would show you my leg in this shot, but it will be very awkward to show you. Oh. Okay, so originally I wanted a lighthouse, and I wanted a leg sleeve, but I wasn't sure what to incorporate in the leg sleeve. I know I wanted a tattoo of a lighthouse, and originally I was gonna put the lighthouse on my rib where the anchor is or whatever, and then I was thinking, like, what if I put the lighthouse on the side of my leg, like on the calf or whatever. I really like my calves, and I have that really nice defined line. I thought it would look nice with the lighthouse going like right up, you know. And then so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that on the outside of my calf. And then I was thinking, what else can I incorporate? Is there a way I can incorporate this into the leg sleeve that I wanted? And then I was thinking, what if I get like a full out scene of like a bow and whatever. So my mind starts going and I start thinking of all this stuff or whatever. So I find the artist that I want to do it, JR at Ink Pisses. He's fucking amazing. And he's who did my knee, my knee, my leg sleeve, and this piece right here. He's so fucking good. So I went to him, I told him like, this is what I want, blah, 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 blah. And he drew it up and it came out so good. I have a video all about my leg sleeve, talking about pain, sessions, whatever. I'll link that down below so you can hear more about that. But so basically the meaning behind it, when you're lost, you look for the lighthouse, and that's how you find your way. So the boat is kind of going through troubled, stormy waters, while an octopus is trying to get the boat down. And trying to get at the lighthouse as well, as the boat is sailing to the lighthouse. So it's just representing me finding my way home, no matter what struggles are trying to pull me down, whatever, that sappy bullshit. And then the lighthouse is shining light or whatever to help find the way. I also have 6 birds total in the sky because there are 6 people in my immediate family. So that's what that represents. My knee, probably my 3rd newest piece, I think, which I also love. I say that about all of them, right? Like, I love this. It's my favorite. Which I think is the best way to know that you're really getting things that you love and by good people, because I fucking love almost probably like 90% of all my tattoos, and I have probably like 5 favorites. So like, that's how I know that I really like the ones that I have and that I'm making good decisions or whatever. But my knee, I absolutely love. So my knee is probably one of the tattoos that I get the most questions about as far as pain goes. I have a tattoo video. I have a video dedicated completely to my knee tattoo, which I will link down below, which talks about pain, sessions, healing, because healing was a fucking bitch. Healing and the way your knee bends and the design, all that shit that you want to know about the fucking knee tattoo. It will be in that video, link down below. Does the rose mean anything? No, doesn't mean a damn thing. It's just fucking pretty, and I always wanted a knee tattoo. I can't tell you, I would be up on Pinterest looking up knee tattoos, like freaking pinning all these fucking knee tattoos, just thinking like, oh my god, this looks so cool. And then I would go on Instagram and look up like hashtag knee tattoo and like everybody's fucking knee tattoos, so I wanted a damn knee tattoo so bad. But everybody kept telling me like, oh my god, it's gonna hurt so bad, whatever. And after I got my leg sleeve, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, like whatever, because I took that like a fucking boss or whatever. And so I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I told him I wanted my knee done, and he even said like, that's painful. He's like, but I think you can handle it. So glad that I sucked it up and did it, because it really does not hurt that bad, and the pain that you do have lasts for like a few hours, and then it's painless, and you have a lifetime of beauty. So I really love this one. And I get the most questions about this piece, about like, oh my god, your fucking knee is tattooed, like holy shit. And a lot of guys too, like, oh my god, I can't believe you got your knee tattooed, I want my knee tattooed so bad. Just do it. My knee, they say was supposed to be painful, wasn't that bad as far as tattooing, healing, sucked. And then the inside of your arm, they say hurts really bad. Piece of cake. Did not hurt. My stomach and my ribs hurt like a bitch. And then my leg, the back of my calf hurt so bad. Other than that, they're really not that painful. My forearm, the closer I got to the ditch area, it hurt so bad. And I actually wanted to get something in my ditch, which I'm glad I put this here because I did not think I would get something here because that was fucking painful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry this video is long. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you love tattoos as much as I do, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. Please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me and you would love it as well. And we could be best friends. So please subscribe. Let me know down in the comments down below about your future tattoo plans. I'd love to hear and talk to you guys about tattoo plans. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this video. I'd love to hear anything you have to say. Unless it's fucking rude, I don't want to hear. Don't want to hear any rude shit. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And follow me on Instagram if you like tattooed pictures and all that shit, because I have a lot of things on there that you can check out. My Instagram name is here. Follow me. And I think that's about it. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. If you're thinking my shirt says "shut up bitch," you are correct. That's what it says. I'm tired, man. Oh. And then on my left foot I have this. You're not gonna be able to see that. Oh my god, it feels like it to stretch. So I had that there. My arm is like extra fucking flabby. That is not cute. And yeah, so I am going to do my ever so popular discretion. That's not even the word. Discrimination. No, what is it called? What the fuck is it called? Whatever. Can't think of it. But it says always remembered. Oh my god, I gotta stretch. Ooh. It says always remembered, never forgotten. So I don't know how fucking long this video is. I'm sorry if it's long. I got my throat.